Hi guys, Shishi here, and a quick video of what is in that box. Okay, so you're gonna have to bear with me just a little bit. The lighting down here, it's very early in the morning, so the lighting is a little off. But without further ado, I'm going to actually go into this box. I've already checked out to make sure that everyone was okay in here, but I didn't dig too deep, so I didn't want to take away some of the surprise that was in here. So I want to thank Adam from AC Aquatics. He did an absolutely fantastic job of the packaging. The box is extremely well insulated, which is absolutely paramount, especially for shipping what I got in this box. And as you can see, there's all of this packaging insulation inside the box also. So we have in this bag, there we go, blue Narcadina shrimp. I don't know what the actual correct the correct name for them is, but they came in this bag, and they are all, from what I see, are doing really well. And the water temperature in there was 79 when it got here this morning. It's been sitting in my fish room for about 30 minutes. And in this bag we have the red ones. I don't know how well you can actually see them, but again, they're looking really good. I don't want to stress them out too terribly much. But the heat pack is actually still warm, which is fantastic. And part of this video is so that Adam can also go by my feedback as to how well the shipping went. It was only 21 degrees here last night. What have we? Oh, we have some plants. Not too sure what they are right now, but there's a nice little variety of different plants in here. I'm super excited about those. But the shrimp, when I first got into the box, because I wanted to make sure that obviously they weren't stone cold, and they weren't. They were very nice and warm still. The air temperature down in my fish room is about 82. Is about 82 right now. So these guys can warm up a little bit. I brought them straight down into the fish room, just to make sure that the temperatures weren't too drastic a change. But they look absolutely fantastic. I'm very pleased. I can't really see until I get them out of the bag whether they have all made it completely 100%. The acclimation is going to be the most important part here. So I've decided that the red shrimp are going to go into this tank. And for those of you that haven't seen yet, we have babies. And the silver streak pink flamingo parents are here, and she finally had her babies that I've been waiting for what seems like forever. And I don't know, I couldn't really count them, but I believe there's approximately 30 really healthy looking babies in here. So I'm very, very happy with that, because they say that the guppies usually have, they usually birth for about 6 to 12 hours. Well, she was birthing for over 24 hours. I don't know whether she was a little bit stressed being that it was her first time, or whether it was just the sheer volume of her first, her first litter of puppies. That meant that it was a lot longer for her. But I actually had to remove the male because he would not leave her alone. So I ended up removing him and then waiting for 24 hours after she had finished giving birth to the babies before I actually re-released him. I just feel he was definitely stressing her out even more with not leaving her alone. But I am going to acclimate these shrimp, and then I will show you them in the tank when I put them in. So here are the blue Nocadenia shrimp. They are in the process of acclimation right now, and as you can see, they are all looking absolutely fantastic. They are active, they're swimming around, and I know that can change in a heartbeat. So hopefully in the next hour or so, these guys will be ready to move into the tank. And I decided that I would put the blue ones in with the blonde tuxedo and her babies, just for the color contrast. And then I'm going to put the reds in with the silver streak pink flamingo tank and their 30 babies. And here are the red Neocardina shrimp. Again, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. But again, these are looking absolutely fantastic. And so far, it looks like every single one of them is doing really, really well. Now this is going to be my first time keeping shrimp. So from everything that I've read and everything that I understand, and the advice I've been given from some of my friends in the fish keeping world, including Adam and Lucas, and they, I've been informed that you've got to drip acclimate them. They're very, very sensitive to changes in perimeters. And drastic temperature changes. So I want to make sure that I do everything that I can to make it successful for me to be able to keep these guys and have them survive and be happy and healthy. And I'm extremely excited to see them roaming around inside the 20 long with the with all of the baby guppies in here. I can't wait to see them. I'm so incredibly excited. Christmas came early for me. So once I'm gonna let these guys acclimate for probably close to an hour or so, maybe a little longer. And then I will take some video of them once I put them into the tank and let them loose. So it's been about a week, and I'm very happy to report that the acclimation of the shrimp went very, very well. I definitely give a whole huge thank you to everyone who has given me information on acclimating the shrimp, as I feel like that is a huge part of the success that I had, you know, introducing them to this tank and to the other tank. As you can see, there's one of the little red ones. That's one of the very small juveniles right there, and we're being photobombed. And as you can see, the guppy fry are also getting very big, super fast. They're very active. And also the new additions of the plants that were added in, they are doing very well also. This is some of the new plant life that is in here. Don't ask me to name them all, because honestly, I don't know the names of the plants. I know that that's Anubis. That's about the only one I actually know. I've never really kept live plants, because everything else that I have had either hasn't really needed the live plants or they eat them. My flower horn, he likes to uproot them and destroy them. My goldfish like to eat them. So yeah, I don't really know much about plants. I just know that they're green and they grow as long as you provide what they need. And so far they're doing absolutely phenomenally. This particular plant has probably almost doubled in length in a week. It's absolutely crazy how fast that grew. And here's one of the little red shrimp. And they, if you haven't kept shrimp before, I cannot say enough how much enjoyment they have brought me. I thought I would be kind of creeped out by them a little bit. And also I thought that they were going to be bigger, so I think that's why I was kind of creeped out by them before I actually kept them. I can honestly say, if you are questioning getting shrimp, do it. Absolutely do it. As long as you can provide a safe environment for them, where there is plenty of hiding places for them, a really well-matured tank, I would absolutely recommend getting them. The amount of enjoyment I have gotten out of keeping these little guys in just this short amount of time is absolutely amazing. I really genuinely didn't think I would be so besotted by them. But in all honesty, I really can sit and watch them and their antics, and them swimming upside down and looking like they're running across the surface of the water. Them investigating everything, picking at everything. They really are just little busybodies. I absolutely love trying to find them. Hiding in all the little nooks and crannies in every single possible area of the tank. Like, I will find them in places I never even thought that they would be. And they're just so much fun. They are so enjoyable. There's another one over the back there. They're so enjoyable, and just, I love the fact that they never stop. They are always on the go. And as you can see, these two are doing really well as well. Mama and Dada fish. But the shrimp, I honestly cannot say enough how incredibly pleasing they are to keep. I mean, I was very concerned actually on how the acclimation process would be. I made some changes to this one. These are the blue shrimp. They like to explore. There's one up on the rock. But I absolutely recommend keeping them. If you're thinking about it and you have the room to keep them, I would just do it. I can't even explain the enjoyment that I have gotten out of these little guys. They are just so much fun. So much fun. And I added some new little, like this piece of driftwood, I added this in here for these guys. And all of the plants that I was sent, here goes one swimming. There is nothing more, there's not much that's more enjoyable than watching these guys actually just do what shrimp do. Which I'm not really sure what that exactly is, but I love them. I absolutely love them. They are so fantastic to keep, and I know I keep saying the same thing over and over again, but I hope that by me sharing these guys with you and showing, you know, how much enjoyment I'm getting out of them. And I've never kept shrimp before. It's never even been something that I was originally, I didn't think that they would be something that I would be drawn to. Oh, sorry about that. But I kept seeing people keeping shrimp and all the different varieties, and then I became interested. And then I got an opportunity to keep some, and I am so glad I did. And I actually wish I did it sooner, because like I said, if you're someone like me who enjoys to just sit and watch what they do, you will love these guys. I like watching them trying to snag the food from the fish, and watch them trying to drag pellet foods down to the bottom of the tank, and bickering over little pieces of vegetables that I drop in there. And they are just so much fun. They are so funny to watch. And one of the other things that I absolutely love about keeping these guys is trying to find them all. Like, where are they at? Where are they hiding? And seeing them act in ways that I never really thought shrimp would act. Having never kept them before, I just figured that, you know, they crawl across the bottom, kind of like a spider or something. And I think that's where my previous mindset of they're gonna creep me out, I don't think I want to touch them. And then when I saw how tiny they are, I mean, I think these guys get to about an inch at maximum length. But just watching them swim around and trying to, you know, do what shrimp do is absolutely hilarious. I love it. I absolutely love it, and I absolutely recommend anyone that is thinking about getting shrimp to get shrimp, learn the acclimation process, learn what they need to eat, learn how, you know, everything that they need, and absolutely get yourself some shrimp. So I hope that I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. It took me a little longer than, you know, than just recording one little video and sharing it, because this was done in different sections. But I really hope that you enjoy seeing my newest additions, my new babies in the fish room. And hopefully this mom is gonna have babies soon too. She's getting very, very round. But again, if you want to see more on the shrimp and the progress of the guppies and the beta,
by all means subscribe to my channel. I appreciate every subscriber, and I try and subscribe back to everyone who subscribes to me. And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful holiday period. Stay safe, and I'll speak to you next time.